It was a rainy night in the city. Cars rushed past, ignoring the young girl sitting under a flickering street lamp. Her name was Emily, a 17-year-old who had lost her parents years ago. Life had forced her onto the streets, but she never lost her kindness. Across the street, a man in a suit stumbled out of a taxi. He clutched his chest, breathing heavily, and collapsed near the curb. People walked past, too busy or too afraid to stop. Emily didn't hesitate. She ran to him. Emily shook him gently. "Sir, are you okay?" She flagged down a cab and begged the driver to help take him to the nearest hospital. Using the few coins she had saved, she paid the fare. The man, barely conscious, whispered, Why would you help me?" Emily simply said, "Because you needed me." At the hospital, doctors rushed him into emergency care. Emily sat in the waiting room, shivering, unsure if she'd even be allowed to stay. Hours passed. Finally, the man stabilized. The nurse told him, "A young girl saved your life." The man awoke the next morning. His name was Richard Cole, one of the richest billionaires in the country, owner of multiple companies. To him, people usually wanted favors, contracts, or money. But this girl had given without asking anything in return. Richard asked Emily about her life. She told him about losing her parents, the shelters, the hunger, but also about her dreams of becoming a teacher. She loved learning and secretly tutored kids in shelters. Richard was stunned. In all his wealth, he had never seen such selflessness. When Richard was discharged, he told Emily, "You saved my life. Now, let me give you a new one." He brought her to his estate, gave her clean clothes, a safe place to live, and most importantly, education. Emily excelled. With tutors and encouragement, she finished high school and went on to college. Richard became like a father figure, while Emily taught him humility and compassion. Years later, Emily founded a foundation for homeless children, providing food, shelter, and education. Richard funded it, but it was Emily's vision that inspired thousands. At a press conference, Richard was asked why he helped a homeless girl. He smiled and said, "She saved my life once. But more than that, she reminded me what life is really about. The greatest investment we can make is in people." The story of the billionaire and the homeless girl spread across the world, changing hearts everywhere.